Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Pretty cool design. I don't know that you'll ever draw it, but I'm going to use a few tools differently than I normally do. I'm going to take a square and hit P, put it in the center of the page. I normally go up to an object and convert it to a curve or a control Q. But you've got your pick tool and you've got it picked. All you have to do is right click your mouse and convert it to a curve. Take your shape tool, select them all and right click and turn them into a curve. Now select this one right here. This is the only thing that's a little hard. You can't really tell if that's on or off. And see, it's off. So we have to go back and turn it on. And see how the difference. Now, the only thing you need to hit this dead center for it to work perfectly, and it is. So that's a button in Corel that is like some other things that just, they're grayed out. They don't really show up very well. Control D and make a duplicate. Grab these, Control D and make a duplicate. Grab that with the, I'm talking about the two-sided arrow. Control G to group it. Hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to reduce it in size by holding down the Shift key. Now, this is something I normally don't do. It's just fill in one side with a Smart Fill tool. And so I got a leak somehow. Well, let me just do it over. Well, let me just back up because it should not leak. Because I think I hit that dead on. And see it's 17.06, so it's a square. Control D and duplicate while getting the two-sided cross. Control D and duplicate. And now I'm going to try it with a Smart Fill tool. Wow. Okay. We can work with that. That doesn't leak. But I need to be in the center of the page. So I'm going to, I don't have to be, but I'm going to group that together and hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to take this one. I got to ungroup it. That should not happen. Maybe it won't happen if you do it. Not saying you'll ever even try this. Interactive Fill tool. Put a little black there. Kind of makes it look like it's going in like it's folded in. And we could do actually, that give me a good idea. Now, to make the other one exactly like that, Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key or the Control key, just mirror it over. Now we're going to take this one and get the Interactive Fill tool, just swipe across because I'm going to get the elliptical. I'm going to move the center to about there. I'm going to leave that. So I'd like to get rid of my line, but I didn't really group it. So what I'm going to do is set my nudge factor on about 5 inches. I'm going to two times. I'm going to hold down. Well, I'm just going to hold down the Alt key and it would select more. But I think I'm going to get it all. And then, there's a leak right there. That was probably why it's leaking because there was 2 copies of that one. Now I'm going to nudge that back over twice. Grab these 2 twice. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate. Now we don't have that one filled in, but watch what happens when we rotate it. I need to zoom in to make sure I'm going to rotate from the center, and I am. I'm going to rotate a -90 because we're going backwards. Control D, -180, and Control D. So I hope you learned a couple of things to right click to turn things into a curve, to right click to turn them into a curve. And I still do not understand that one button. So I'm going to, with the pick tool, I'm going to right click and turn it into a curve, get the shape tool, select them all with the shape tool, right click, turn them in, all of them into turn, and then take this one. And this is either on or off. I can't really see the difference, but if we grab it, it's on. If we turn this off, you'll get a completely different, completely different look. See, it won't skew it. Let's back up here and do that again. So it's off, get it back to normal. Select just that one node. Well, don't hit it twice. And see, then you're just getting this. Well, I haven't got them. I'm going to right click and turn them back into a curve. And then I'm going to grab that one just right there. And if you don't have it turned on, this is what happens. Then if you go and turn this on, you get that. And you pretty much have to hit it dead on. I found with the experience, like right now, if you didn't hit it dead on and you move it, you're going to make the drawing not symmetrical because you just messed it up. So if you have snap to object on, you should be able to grab that node. We'll see, I got it now, turn it back off. Grab that node and try to stay with that little point and make it snap to there. Because that way it'll be some, see, I didn't do it. Maybe it'd be better to zoom in a little more. Well, you got to be able to see that node. And I always try to go, see it, I backed up so it turned it off. See, when you see that, and I need to be right on that node. See, I'm not even close, but I'm going to show you what happens if we don't do that. It shouldn't happen. Well, it might be work because it's 13.74. Control D and make a duplicate. Let me get rid of this. Control D and make a duplicate. A lot of times, I'm going to group it together this time, Control G. A lot of times, I'm just going to smart fill them this time. I'm going to go and just smart fill these two. And then when you take those three and group them together and Control D to duplicate it and have it rotate from that center, a lot of times it will not be symmetrical. I've done that before. Well, I must have 2 copies. Yep. Look at that. Look how many copies I had. Huh. So I Control D while I was talking. And so best thing to do is just delete all that. See, there was a lot of copies. And if you ever have that, well, there was a lot more than I thought. I must have clicked there twice. So if we grab those 3, I'm not doing very good tonight. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate. Now watch it not do it this time, even though I moved that by hand. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. Well, it worked. So maybe it will. Maybe I just did something wrong the first time. And that's what it looks like, but you could, pretty cool if you add white lines or whatever. But I think I still like the orange the best. Shows a little depth. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.